Hey, hey, we in the fucking studio, nigga. You already know the fucking vibes.
Hey, this shit lit,
No cap. Booze in my pocket, doctor say I'm getting sick. I'm dripping in his island, now they think I'm hitting licks. Boy, I bust up and found a plan to make it rich. Middle finger up, for a hater in this bitch. Boy, on my side. Let's get it poppin' like some high vibes. I told him fuck the runner, cause I'm trying to catch the top guy. Give it up. This is Coochie Van, no doing truck. Say you got the soldier here, and we shoot it up. Niggas always capping nowadays, ain't nothing new. Pillow talking for the hoes, get capped for acting cool. Pistol packing double D's and all these hoes, we in the stew. You move on, just popping out
Of the Face Eater? Oh, I gotta watch this. Oh, I gotta skip that. Chill. I ain't got no more ice.
I wish you the worst in life. Truly.
Damn, she started off crazy. She said she wished him the worst in life. What the fuck? Or she?
Although, I think you did a pretty good job of setting yourself up for that already. You are a disgusting human with a rancid soul.
Damn.
A sick animal that should have been put down a long time ago.
Damn. Why is she going so crazy?
You deserve nothing more than to feel despair and debilitating guilt for what you did every second of the day for the rest of your sad, meaningless, and pathetic life. I hope death comes for you sooner than later.
Damn, she talking crazy. What the
And when
fuck
it
happened?
does, I will rejoice, because only then will justice be truly served for John and Michelle.
Thank you.
I hope you burn in hell.
Damn, you know it's serious. Yo, chat, you know it's serious. She said that in front of probably police officers, a judge. She said, "I hope you burn in hell." You know how much hatred you have to say that and that calm? Honestly, bro, if she had the chance, she probably would murk nigga, bro. Hold up, bro. Chat, why my quality looking like that? Let me see something, chat. Why is it looking like that for y'all? Oh shit, Flight just uploaded a new video. We probably will react to that shit tomorrow. Bro, why my camera quality just went like crazy? Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna get back into it.
Along with your parents. Wade, you're disgusting.
Oh shit. Hey, yeah, we doing crime. Niggas doing shit. They gonna do time. I told them to chill. You popping the pills. We keeping it real. We doing our dance. Yeah. Fucking the bitches. We fuck them in French. We doing our dance. You know what it is. I told her to chill. She popping the pills. She wanted to get on her knees and suck some dick. Yeah.
Crime prevention
up at
is a
the
universal concern. In America, many citizens may proactively secure their safety and that of their families through measures such as carrying a licensed firearm, installing a home security system, and diversifying their daily commute. Yet, it is the unexpected, spontaneous crimes.
Yo, chat, you wanna know what's crazy? I was told by like one of my teachers in high school, I don't remember which one, but they were like, never take the same route. They were like, never, make sure every day, if you have to do something different, do something slightly different now and then. Be spontaneous with especially if you're a woman. I'm trying to change up your route every day so they can never predict your moves. If you're dealing with someone, hit them hard as shit with the bottom of your palm right in the forehead. It's a lot of shit she taught us, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember it being a she, but she taught us a lot of shit.
That cause the greatest unease. Random crimes strike at the heart of our sense of security and predictability, challenging our belief in an orderly and just world. Random crimes don't conform to patterns, presenting a faceless threat that looms over every demographic and social division. In this video, we examine the case of Michelle Mishcon Stevens and John Stevens of Florida, an innocent couple tragically caught in the crosshairs of a brutal, random crime perpetrated by Austin Harif, a figure the local press chillingly dubbed the cannibal frat boy. We cover the Stevens' backgrounds, the heinous crime, its immediate aftermath, and the relentless quest for justice undertaken by the Mishcon and Stevens families. Let's dive in.
All right, let's get straight into it. Michelle and John Stevens. Hold up, this is some beautiful scenery, bro. I ain't going to hold you. Hey, yeah, we on a boat. I don't know how we float. Fucking the bitch, I told her to fly that kite like shit. I don't know, I fucked that shit up. I'm gonna have to skip because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to get copyrighted.
Con Stevens and 59-year-old John
I don't know
Stevens
what the fuck that
were remembered
was.
by their community as a devoted couple who loved their families, enjoyed life, and were passionate about deep-sea fishing.
Fire.
They were
Yo, chat, fishing is so fucking fun, bro. I went fishing one time, bro. That shit is just like relieving, bro. Like it'll relieve you. It's just a positive feeling. You get to be out in nature, bro. Fishing is fun as shit, bro.
in the process of transitioning out of the workforce and into their golden years. John Stevens served honorably as a member of the United States Marine
Thank you for your service.
Corps. Following his military service, he started and operated several businesses, including a landscaping enterprise named Green Smart Lawn and Garden, which he managed from his home until its operations ceased in September 2015. Having dedicated his entire life to work, John finally reached a stage where he could indulge in his favorite pastimes. Realizing a lifelong dream, he recently purchased a modest boat, which allowed him to take his wife Michelle on many enjoyable fishing trips. Michelle Mishcon Stevens was the eldest of siblings in the Mishcon household. She was part of a large, close-knit, well-respected family with deep roots in North Miami Beach. Her mother was an organizer for the Special Olympics in North Miami-Dade, and her father was the city's mayor for over a decade.
Dang, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie, I would hate to have a parent as a politician, bro. You gotta act like an angel, bro. You can't do shit.
Michelle graduated from North Miami Beach Senior High School in 1981.
Damn.
Like her husband John, she was also in early retirement after working the last 15 years at the Boca Raton.
Kat, you wanna know what's crazy about her graduating high school in 81, bro? My mom wasn't even alive yet. My mom wasn't born until 82, bro. That's insane.
Based Striano Financial Group of Northwestern Mutual. As of 2016, Michelle and John were on the cusp of celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary. Often lauded by their community as the ideal neighbors, it was not unusual to observe the Stevens cruising around the neighborhood in their golf cart, accompanied by their dog. Equally commonplace was their presence in their cozy home on Kokomo Lane. They had transformed the garage into a leisure area complete with television, sofa, and chairs. With their garage door always invitingly open towards the street, they would wave and exchange pleasantries with anyone passing by, never too busy for a friendly conversation. Yet, amongst these everyday joys, John was most eager about an upcoming visit from his son, who was due to fly into Florida in a few weeks to introduce John to his newborn granddaughter.
Aww.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Howdy, howdy. Salty Frosty.
Ain't no way that's his real voice, bro. I'm not gonna lie, his voice is irritating me, bro. That shit is nasty.
Yeah.
$128. Excuse me. We're not doing this. Wait a minute.
That's all I gotta say, except for got this Tennessee Hennessy right next to me. Sipping slow. Got flow. Just kidding,
Ours.
it's water, baby. It's water, I don't do drugs. All right, you ready? Let's do it.
Austin Harif, a 19-year-old sophomore studying at Florida State University, was back home for his 2016 summer break. His parents were happy to have him back. However, they grappled with a sudden shift they observed in their son's behavior. Austin, once known by friends for his reserved and quirky nature, started making peculiar claims of immortality and insisted he was part animal. At times, he wouldn't sleep, instead staying up all night, knocking on family members' bedroom doors every 2 hours and claiming he was on demon patrol.
Yeah, that nigga was on that shit, bro. I don't know if it was psychedelics, crack, cocaine, LSD, but he was on that shit, bro. He was on that shit. If someone should have peeked. Soon as he was talking about some demon patrol, take that man to a rehab facility, please.
Austin's aggressive demeanor caused at least one family member to lock their bedroom door at night. Furthermore, his sudden conviction in a future as a rap superstar began to overshadow his exercise science major, much to the chagrin of his mother, who told detectives she couldn't relate to the music.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bitch,
Hey.
I do work every day.
Okay.
You can't stop, man.
Okay.
You can't drop, man.
Okay.
You can't knock me off.
We're gonna skip because I'm not
In the
about to
days
get
before
clipped
the
by
attack,
Kodak.
Austin had been spending an increasing amount
Young nigga. Batting on the ass. I don't remember the lyrics. Son. Kick. But I ain't gonna lie, chap. That shit was ass. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but that shit was
of time
ass.
isolated in his room and posting videos online. Cell phone records reveal internet searches made by Austin, such as how to know if you're going crazy and apply to become an Illuminati member.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. Nigga was actively trying to become an Illuminati. He trying to get that bag. That's the only reason why niggas was joining the Illuminati. I would never, because I'm not about to sacrifice nobody. You tripping.
A text message exchange revealed him asking someone about the quality of mushrooms, a known hallucinogenic drug. Despite these alarming signs, his parents planned.
I told you he was on that shit. I told you he was on some type of shit, and he was on mushrooms.
Plans to get him a mental health evaluation never materialized. While Austin denied using drugs when confronted by his family, the barbaric events of August 15, 2016 made this claim a subject of ongoing scrutiny.
What happened?
Austin's behavior took a dramatic turn on August 15th. While at home, his mother observed him trying to drink cooking oil from the bottle and later consuming it with cheese.
What the fuck?
Later that evening, he was at a restaurant with his father, stepmother, and sister when he grew irritated with the slow service and suddenly left, only to be returned to the restaurant by his mother. However, following an altercation with his father, Austin walked out of the restaurant again. According to published reports, he set off on foot along Island Way towards his father's home and would end up walking nearly 4 miles across town.
Damn.
Meanwhile, on this seasonably...
4 miles, that's probably, if you're walking, that's maybe like 2 hours worth of walking. A mile's about like 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, so probably like an hour he's been
warm
walking.
Florida night,
2
John
hours
and
or
Michelle
so.
were relaxing at home, unaware of the impending nightmare. At some
But still, that's crazy. And the Florida heat, bro, in August, that's insane.
point, John left to walk the dog, leaving Michelle alone momentarily. That's when Austin passed by and noticed the Stevens' well-lit open garage. He chose to enter the garage, triggering Michelle's screams and igniting Austin's vicious onslaught. Alerted by the commotion, their neighbor, 47-year-old Jeff Fisher, ran over to find Michelle under savage attack. Austin pivoted towards Fisher, threatening him with phrases such as, "You don't want a part of this," before unleashing his rage onto the neighbor.
Damn.
Seriously?
See, that's why I mind my black business. I would have just 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, I got this crazy white motherfucker. He's attacking another white motherfucker. Can you come get him, please? Address, blah, 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 blah. I would have mind my black business. And that's the problem. He went over there and got his ass beat.
Seriously injured but alive, Fisher fled through the garage entry door and into the Stevens kitchen. He managed to escape through the back door and return to his house, where he promptly called 911.
911, do you need fire, police, or medical?
Please, and medical.
Medical on the line. Wait, sir.
Don't open that. Don't open that.
Fire rescue, what's your address?
Young man beating up a woman across the street.
Okay, are they outside or in a house?
It's in a garage.
Okay, can you tell if he has any weapons?
I think he had a knife, but I'm not positive.
Okay, can you tell if she's injured or he's injured?
Say again?
Are either of them injured? Can you tell from where you are?
Yes, there's a girl laying on the ground. He beat her up. I ran over there. I'm bleeding profusely here at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
All right, can you tell if she's conscious or is she unconscious?
Bro, they asking too many questions. Bring that ass. This shit make me mad, bro. Cause it's like you asking too many. See, my black ass would be like, Miss, you're asking too many questions. I said there's a woman laying on the ground. Get your ass over here now. He's going to kill her. Come on. Like, how many questions you gonna fucking ask?
Say again?
Can you tell if she's conscious?
No, it does not appear so, no.
Okay, and what kind of injuries do you have?
I've been stabbed in the back.
Damn.
With a knife?
Yes, I believe so. It was tough to tell.
Okay, you couldn't tell how long it was or anything?
I needed an ambulance.
Yeah, we're sending them. We're sending them. And where is he? Is he
I think
in the area
in the garage,
still?
right across the street from my house.
All right. What's your name? Okay. All right, we're going to get the paramedics right out there.
Sir, what did the guy look like? Was he white, black, Hispanic?
He is white.
You know how old he is?
About 25 years old.
And what was he wearing?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Bro, I understand that, you know, they need to ask these questions, but y'all can't get them out there faster. Like, send the paramedics and be like, okay, the paramedics sent, we still asking questions.
Does he live at that house, or?
No, he does not.
Did the female look familiar to you?
I believe it was the daughter of the house that lives over there. I'm not positive.
Bro, asking too many fucking questions, bro. I hope they were sending the motherfuckers
See
off.
if that car's still there, honey. It appears he's still there.
And you said you definitely saw a knife, and that's what he hit you with in the back?
No, I did not see it, but my wife's looking at my back, and it appears I got punctured.
Yes, Dad. In the neck, in the head, three puncture wounds.
Okay,
Nigga.
we got units en route, okay?
Okay.
All right, just call us back if anything changes, all right?
Don't put that on me. All right, I'm bleeding pretty bad. So
Okay, we got an ambulance and everybody en route. Just stay right there and stay calm, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right.
I bet he mind his business in the future reference. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, yo! Yo!
According to an arrest,
Chat, what the fuck? What the fuck was that ad, YouTube? YouTube, can you please not show me that shit ever the fuck again? Thank you.
affidavit, the first deputy to arrive at the scene observed Michelle lying on the floor unresponsive and Austin straddling John Stevens, biting his face and spitting out pieces of his flesh.
This nigga insane,
The
bro.
deputy drew her firearm but didn't have a clear shot to take, so she attempted to use her taser to incapacitate Austin and handcuff him. Despite her efforts, she was overpowered and could not restrain him. Shortly afterward, Deputy Wayne Trocan arrived at the scene. In an interview with a local news outlet, he described what happened next.
I saw a huge giant trail of blood, probably 8 feet wide, 6 feet wide. I ran up the driveway. And Grace was standing right here.
I'm not gonna lie, he has a sick sleeve. I'm not gonna lie. Who's your tattoo artist?
Gun down to the ground. I saw a male this direction, and I saw another male on a what they call like a side mount grappling hold. He had his legs intertwined, his arm wrapped around the male, and he had his fingers like a fish hook in his mouth, pulling his face off, trying to pull his cheek apart.
Was he saying anything?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mental health is important, bro. mental health is so fucking important, bro. You need to check on your friends, your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your fathers, your mothers, bro. Don't think because this person is supposed to be headstrong or strong emotionally, physically, or they're usually the funny one. Check on the motherfuckers, bro. If you haven't checked on your friends, bro, or your family members, just to be like, hey, are you okay? How are you doing mentally? That shit goes a long way. It shows that you care about them and that they're on your mind, bro. Come on, chat. Come on. If you check on your peoples, bro. Cause no one, I'm not excusing his behavior, bro, but it was obviously something wrong, and no one went to get him the help. And look what happened.
He was brown. I pop him in the back. My countdown on my taser started at 5, 4, 3, 2. When it hit 2, I realized it's not working. I yanked my cartridge off. I shocked myself. Ran back around Gracie on this side. And then I kicked him in his head, trying to get him off of the mat.
Let me stop and interrupt you. During this time that you were here, did you ever see Gracie utilize her taser?
No.
Okay.
She was at gunpoint.
Okay.
I kicked him in his head. Head came off for a second, and he went right back in and took a deeper grapple hold. I started stomping on his head in that fashion, trying to get his head off the guy's neck, trying to get him off of him.
Did you have similar boots on?
Kind of, yes. The male was laying on the ground, and he said a couple of words, very calm, very soft, help me get him off. Said it probably 2 or 3 times. I didn't want Gracie taking a shot the way he was grappled up into him. There was no good shot. It would have went into him, into the victim. I kicked the male probably about 6 or 7 times in the head. Not boot kick, but stomps on his head, trying to get his head off.
See what he should have did, chat. This is what he should have did. I'm gonna show y'all, chat. I'm gonna show you, chat. Hold up. I'm gonna show you what he should have did. This is what he should have did, chat. He should have hit him with the Randy Orton. You know this. Boom! And then he should have went back. Viper shit. Boom! Chat, that's what he should have did, bro. Chat. He does the Randy Orton punt kick, bro. That nigga head come clean off. Boom! That shit coming straight off, bro. That's what he should have did. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, the canine showed up. I don't remember if he came on that side or he came around. I believe he came up this way. Turned around, had him, the dog pointed. He said, I'm going to release the dog. We're all yelling, get off of him, get off of him. He didn't get off. Canine released the dog. The suspect had his fingers in his mouth. The dog grabbed his arm, pulled it off. The suspect ripped it out of the dog's mouth and went in for a deeper hole.
Oh, this man, bro.
Canine pulled back.
Who is this man? This man acting like the Hulk, bro. How the fuck? What?
Said again, releasing the dog. He released the dog a second time. Same thing. Grabbed his arm, pulled it back, and ripped it out of the dog's mouth again. I was here. Canine pulled off. I came in again. I gave him 3 or 4 more boot kicks to the head. At the same time, I pulled out my handcuffs. 1 more boot to the head. His head came off of his shoulder, and I was able to stop him now where he banged his head against the concrete and stunned him. At that point, his arm came out, and I knew it got stunned. I smacked the cuff on his hand, grabbed it, and I yanked him and pulled him to here. Where his head was now this way, his feet were this way. I spun him over. Umbrella, I call him. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. grabbed his
Is that your training?
left arm. Yes, the training. Grabbed his left arm. We were able to put the second cuff on. He was pretty stocky.
Not gonna lie, this nigga animated as fuck, bro. He describing this shit perfect. I feel like I'm literally there at the scene when all this shit is happening, bro. He's describing this shit perfectly.
So he had to pull out his set of cuffs, so we had to use double cuffs on him. I backed off, holding the cuffs. I told the trainee, run in, check on her. He ran in, checked her pulse, and he gave me a shake of the head no. He came back out, told dispatch a couple of times to get fire rescue in here, possibly 2 Signal 7s. Then I told Umbrella to go get shackles, and we shackled him so he wouldn't fight. When I finally was able to separate him, he was yelling, "I'm eating people, kill me."
The suspect was saying that?
Screaming.
And that before he was handcuffed or as he was...
As I finally was pulling him off of him, he was screaming, "Kill me! I'm eating people, kill me!"
Yeah, bro, that nigga was on that shit, bro. And it was signs, bro. That's the thing I hate, bro. If it wasn't no signs, then this nigga just went crazy cool. But it was signs of this nigga going crazy. And no one gave him help, bro. What the fuck?
Very loud.
All told, it took multiple discharges from a taser, deployment of a canine, and 4 officers to subdue Austin. According to published reports, it was 11 p.m. when he was finally brought under control. Unfortunately, Michelle and John passed away in their shared home in Jupiter, Florida. Due to the extent of their multiple injuries, the medical examiner who performed the autopsies was able to determine they died quickly. The heroic neighbor, Jeff Fisher, sustained numerous stab wounds, a head injury, and a broken thumb. He was transported to a local hospital and eventually fully recovered. Austin.
Bro, that's so sad, bro. They were just living their life, bro, and out of nowhere, a random motherfucker just decides to take their life, bro. Like, the shit is crazy, bro.
Was hospitalized for the next 6 weeks. In the aftermath of the murders, family members, as well as the local community, were stunned by the seemingly random nature of the crimes and the associated carnage. 3 innocent people were viciously attacked, and 2 were slain. There was no evidence that Harif knew the victims, and he had no criminal record. The sheriff's department immediately launched an investigation into the horrific crimes. Due to Austin's reported superhuman strength and bizarre aggression, toxicology tests were ordered to reveal whether Harif was under the influence of illicit substances. 2 days after the homicides, Austin's parents were brought in for questioning.
My name's Eugene Marqueta. I'm with the Martin County Sheriff's Office. I'm the detective that's handling the investigation. He's from the State Attorney's Office, Jeff Hendricks. Okay. I know it's a terrible situation, but I want to ask you some questions about the night that the incident happened. When was the last time you saw him? At 8:20? Okay, where did you see him?
That's when I dropped him off at Duffy's.
You dropped him off at Duffy's? Okay. Who did you drop him off with?
I just dropped him off in front of the door, and he walked in.
Okay. What was he wearing when you dropped him off?
Some white shorts
Mm-hmm.
and a blue polo shirt.
Okay. That's when you dropped him off? Okay. Was he at Duffy's already, or?
I was at home earlier at 7, and he...
Bro, and I feel bad for the parents, bro, because he really put his parents through shit, bro. Why would you do that? Like, what was the reason?
Knocked on the door. And I open it, and he walks in, and he's just in his shorts and a sweaty, no shirt.
What color was that shirt?
He didn't have a shirt on.
Oh, he didn't have a shirt.
I think earlier in the day he may have had a white shirt, a white jersey. I don't remember.
Okay. And when he knocked on your door, what did he say?
He didn't say. He just came in, and I said, "Where's Haley and Sam?" Because I knew he was out with them. And he says, I don't know. And I mean, I don't know exactly the chain of events for me going to the kitchen.
Yeah,
and because I was cooking dinner, and I said, are you hungry? And he's like, yes. And I think I was in the refrigerator, and I look over, and he's got a not a jug, but a container of Wesson oil, and he's staring out the window. He's like he's about to drink it. And I just turned. I said, "That's not a drink," and I grabbed it from him and I put it on the counter. I said, "That's Wesson oil." And he turned around, and I don't know if the phone rang and Haley's calling me, but I mean, I do notice him getting a bowl, and he gets mozzarella cheese, and he puts a little bit of the oil in it and takes a couple of bites.
Okay.
And
I'm not gonna lie, nigga, if you eating straight oil, bro, that's insane, bro. You need gel. Like, that should have been a sign right there. Nigga was literally eating straight oil and cheese, bro. That shit will clog your fucking arteries the fuck up. Your shit gonna be done.
Haley's calling me, asking if Austin's there.
Where was Haley? Where was she calling from?
Duffy's.
She was at Duffy's.
And I said, yeah, what happened? And she's like, he left. So I'm like, Austin, why did you leave? He goes, I don't know. I said, come on, why did you leave? He goes, I didn't want to wait. I said, well, is the food ready? And they're like, yes, have him come back and eat something. So I said, do you want to go back and eat something? And he's like, okay. And I don't know where he went to get his shirt. I want to say it was the back bedroom by our bedroom. And he got a polo shirt and put it on. And I guess I got the keys and we left.
Okay. And then you dropped him off at Duffy's. Did he have his wallet or phone on him?
No.
No. Where?
Bro, I feel like they're asking pointless questions. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, get straight to the bitch. That's how I feel. Get straight to the bitch.
Did you see it, or do you know he left it?
I think I asked him. I said, where's your phone? And he's like, I don't know.
Okay. You called 911 later on that night, and you said that he was missing.
Well, I guess when he took off the second time, they called me. I don't know when they called me and said, is Austin there? And I said, no. What happened? Well, he took off again. Whatever altercation he had with his dad.
Was he angry at his dad?
I don't know. I don't know.
Enter the world of editing and visual effects with HitFilm, software made by creators for creators.
Are they about to interview the Pops?
Been there, done that. One from, I gave you one that night, but that's one. Another one. Sorry about that.
Janita had mentioned also that you wanted to talk to Bud,
Yes.
his significant other. He's out of town. He'll be back tonight.
Okay.
If you want to give me some times for next week, we can, I'm
Sounds
sure,
good.
arrange
Anytime next week is fine. I'm here over. Okay. So whatever's good for you. I know your calendar's probably full.
No, that will work. I think this is priority.
Well, you met me that night, Eugene Marqueta. He's from the state attorney's office, Jeff. So what our intentions are is just to see what his state of mind was, what was going on throughout everything, okay? So the night that the incident happened, when did you first see your son?
You talk about in the morning?
Whenever you saw him. I don't know if you saw him in the morning, at night.
I think it was about 12 or 1 o'clock. And I said, let's go on a hike. He had my daughter, my daughter, him, and their friend in Austin. Okay. And we were walking through the woods for about 2 or 3 hours. Okay. And Austin would be happy, then he'd be quiet, all of a sudden I saw, look, there's a tortoise shell. It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another one. And he goes, stop everybody. And he gets his knife, and it's about this long.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, stay behind me. I feel something is going to happen here. I said, put that damn thing back up. What the hell is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
And he did. And so then...
Do you know what kind of knife that was?
It has with a switchblade.
Is that the knife that you bought for him at
I didn't
the...
buy it. I didn't buy
You
it.
didn't buy it for
He
him?
bought it from him.
Oh, he bought it for
At the
himself?
gun show.
Okay, at the gun show. If I show you a picture of the knife, could you say whether it is or it isn't? It's got a little blood on it. Is that okay? Okay.
Not the police having an iPhone too. Let me find out they put that in the police budget. See, that's why we need to say, no, I'm just kidding, it's a joke. But that's crazy. If they really give police officers iPhones and that comes out of the, the police budget and shit, that's insane to me, bro. Just saying. They'd be cool with an Android.
Yeah, it's green.
The knife.
Green.
And I ain't saying nothing's wrong with Androids. I'm just saying they're typically cheaper than iPhones. iPhones are fucking expensive, bro. And this is the same phone every year. Bro, chat. I currently got the iPhone 12. There's no difference between the iPhone 12 Pro Max and this is the Max, and the iPhone 11 Pro, bro. Bro, I'm trying to tell you. These two phones, even though this is smaller, they're the same fucking shit, bro. No difference. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Best I could tell. That's the knife he had?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that, about a 3-inch blade?
Yeah, looks like about. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what did he say was going to happen to the turtles? Anything?
When he acted like he get behind me, I think something's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was doing for the last 2 weeks is trying to joke him out of it,
mm-hmm.
the psychosis.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, put that away, you're crazier than hell, stop.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so then after that, we continued to walk, and we went into a clearing of the residential thing, and he decided to run. I sat there and watched him from afar sprint about 2 or 3 miles.
Wow.
At once.
Quick?
Quick.
Oh.
And so he's totally dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided we were going to go to Duffy's to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Duffy's and we're sitting there, and he says he's going to the bathroom, and he disappears. And so we're all wondering what's going on. And his mother calls up my daughter and says he's there. And we walked about 2 miles to home.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. This is hard enough. I mean, Jesus.
We also got a call from the hospital.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
morning.
we called also. They said that he's okay.
Okay.
They told us he was in bad shape.
Yeah, well, we spoke to the head nurse there about 30, 40 minutes ago, and they said he was okay, he was in good shape.
Oh, really? Yeah, they told us he had 102 temperature, and you might have to come see him.
Really?
Like a deathbed. I would like to know that.
They did make it sound pretty urgent. I mean, I don't know.
It was Sergeant Carday called the head nurse there, and because we call every day to see how he's doing.
Like a male? Like a...
I don't know who she spoke to. I could call her in. And,
Can you see if you can't find the truth on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Not very good timing.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, none of this is horrible in all accounts.
Bro, I just don't know.
So anyway, he's sprinting.
Chat, I don't know what I would do if my child did some shit like this, bro. Like, bro, you gotta think about that. Like, this nigga really was trying to eat niggas, bro. He tried to eat these niggas' face off, bro. Nigga took about 10, 15 shots to the head. I don't know if the cop wasn't kicking correctly, but he took about 10, 15 shots to the head, straight kick. Nigga took a taser, too. He said he fucking used his taser, wasn't working. He discharged his taser, tased himself. That shit was crazy. And then the neighbor caught a stray for no reason, bro. What the fuck? This nigga, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I knew he was on that shit, bro. He needs help.
Go to Duffy's, ordering food. I think he did get some iced tea and he drank it. One glass of iced tea.
Okay.
Felt like he's going to the bathroom and left. Find out he's at home. Mother says, "What are you doing?" Gets a. She said she's cooking. She looked and grabbed the thing of Wesson and he was going to down it. She goes, "Stop!" And he grabbed the Wesson, put a Parmesan cheese in there, poured it in there, and ate the Parmesan cheese. Okay, she's never seen that before.
Yeah, that's
She gave him
insane.
Back to Duffy's.
Like, nigga, if my kid down the whole bottle, or dumbass don't drink no oil like that, take him to the hospital. I'm like, I would have been like, yo, it might be something wrong with my child, bro. Like, this nigga's down in oil. He hasn't been acting right. But another thing about the American health system on mental health is that niggas don't believe you until it's too late, bro. You'll report and be like, so it's like a lose-lose situation. They'll report and be like, yeah, I think my son is going crazy. He down the whole bottle of oil. He hasn't been acting like himself. He needs help. What can we do to get him help? They would have been like, he's just going through a phase. You know how college is. You know, kids with their social media trying to do funny things. It would have been shit like that, bro.
And I said, "It's going to be on tape today." So I said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he didn't say nothing. So I grabbed him by the collar and I said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he goes, and my girlfriend says, "Austin, don't." And he looks at my girlfriend, embarrassed, leaves.
Okay, so, Jesus, did he seem agitated or it just seemed weird when you grabbed his shirt?
It seemed weird.
Okay. Did he get agitated after you grabbed his shirt?
Yeah,
did he
hit me.
Yeah. Okay, but then
For the first time.
Okay, so he's never hit you before. He's never raised his hands to you or anything. Okay. You said something about psychotic or psychosis, something like that. Is there any history in your family as to mental illness or anything like that?
Yes.
There is. On who?
My sister.
Your sister, and she's being treated.
She was treated.
She was treated.
Fine now.
Okay. What kind of illness?
She had severe depression.
Okay. Anyone else in your family? Yourself? Okay. Depression?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were treated and everything else? What about grandparents or anything like that? No? Okay. What about him? Has he ever seen a psychiatrist or been treated for...
I don't think he has.
Okay. Was he on any kind of medication?
No.
No? Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
And so anyway...
So it's the part that got me is the fact that he's dealt with depression and stuff, and he didn't decide, like, he didn't see this. I mean, can't really fault him, I guess, but like, still, it's like, bro, you gotta. I don't know, Chad. How y'all feel about that?
After
he disappears.
Do you know where he went? Did he say where he was going?
No.
Okay.
Next thing you know, this is about 8:30. Next thing you know, the thing happened.
After 6 weeks of hospitalization, Sheriff William Snyder updated local media regarding Austin's status.
We went ahead.
Yo, Jay, I'm looking at the subscriber count. We at 202. Let me find out we gaining subs. Y'all fucking with me? Chill. They fucking with me, Jay. They fucking with the streams. Chill.
And served arrest warrants on Mr. Hare, and with the idea that the hospital told us they'd be releasing him sometime today, and so we charged him with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. We did that to get the room ready, to get him ready, to get the staff ready, and to begin the process of getting him out of the hospital and into our jail sometime today. Right now, as I understand it, he is still being processed by the hospital. He should be released into our custody shortly. Even though we effected the arrest in Palm Beach County on the warrants, he will not be going to their jail. He was booked what they call in absentia, and he will be coming straight to us by way of the U.S. Marshals Task Force by Martin County Sheriff's detectives that are on that task force.
Austin was released from the hospital a few hours later and transported to the Martin County Jail.
Did you give a statement?
What would you like to say, Austin?
Anything you'd like to say to the public, Austin? You want to explain why you... An apology, anything? With the man's face.
How are you feeling now? Are you able to still talk?
Give us something, Austin.
Damn, this nigga walking slow.
Austin, have you been advised not to speak?
Okay, yeah. Hey.
Hold up.
Yeah. I was about to start
According to an
flowing, but then
FBI
I
toxicology
was trying to
report,
get
Austin
copyrighted.
tested positive for alcohol and trace amounts of marijuana, but there were no detectable hallucinogenic drugs in his system or stimulants such as flocka or bath salts. However,
Hey, yo,
authorities did
what's
not
flocka?
test for psilocybin, the hallucinogenic substance from mushrooms, because as of 2016, the FBI did not have a validated method to test for the substance. The FBI also noted in its report that psilocybin can leave a user's system in about 12 hours. Because of search warrant procedures, the sample used in Austin's toxicology test was taken about 24 hours after the attack. Austin pleaded not guilty to all charges, and after 6 years of delays, the trial was slated to begin on November 28th.
Damn. It took 6 years for the trial to begin? What the fuck? And also the fact that they couldn't test for mushrooms because I'm gonna be honest with you, alcohol may make you crazy and blackout. Okay, cool. But weed ain't doing that shit for you unless you got that wetty in there. I'm sorry. Or you got some fent in there. Cause that shit not doing it.
2022. Confronted with the substantial evidence implicating their client, Austin Harrouff's defense team mounted an insanity plea. They contended that he was unaware of his actions when he launched the brutal assault on 3 individuals, which included multiple stabbings and a barbaric facial attack on John Stevens. However, this defense was categorically rejected by the Mishcon and Stevens families. John Stevens' daughter said, "I think the defense is total bullshit." Additionally, Michelle's sister, Cindy, revealed to Local 10 News her analysis of around 4,000 pages of text messages and internet searches traced back to Austin from August 2015 to August 2016. She said those records clearly...
This is so random. I'm looking at something completely different. Is Barack Obama related to any hold on.
show Austin's pattern of drug use.
Any past presidents? George Washington and all the presidents. 5 hours. Yeah, how to know if you're going crazy? Think you're going crazy? Beginners guide to psychosis. I feel like he was having signs of his brain deteriorating in chat. Like I feel like it was something going on with him, bro, and he knew it, and then he just lost himself, bro. It's sad as fuck, but he definitely, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This seems like a case of like This actually seems like a case of like insanity, bro. This nigga literally went insane. I know that niggas use that so they won't have to go to jail and spend their life in a mental hospital, whatever the case may be. But that nigga was insane, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That nigga needs help, bro.
Stated, every single time he did drugs, he seemed to want to text about it. His father was obviously concerned about him doing drugs because his father texted him hours before the murders and asked, "Did you throw the drugs out?" It has been extremely frustrating for my family to have to sit here and listen to his defense portray this case about mental illness. Mental health experts for the defense and prosecution concurred that Austin suffered an acute psychotic episode and was unable to distinguish right from wrong at the time of the murders. Dissatisfied with the result, the state obtained a second opinion from Tampa neuropsychologist Michael Gamache, who concluded Austin was not insane at the time of the double homicide. For the families of the victims, their long journey towards justice had been fraught with years of delays, recurring emotional trauma, frequent attorney swaps, and countless miles traveled to attend hearings. They clung desperately to the prosecutor's steadfast promises of forthcoming justice. Yet, in a heart-wrenching turn of events, the ground beneath them was suddenly ripped away.
The defendant was evaluated by Dr. Philip Resnick and Dr. Gregory Landrum, who both opined that at the time of the offense charge, the defendant was suffering under such a mental defect that he was unable to distinguish right from wrong or understand the consequences of his actions. Dr. Landrum found that due to the defendant's illness, he is manifestly dangerous to himself or others and therefore meets the criteria for commitment to a secure treatment facility of the Department of Children and Family Services.
Like, it's hard for either way, chat. Like, the family obviously needs justice and wants justice, but that nigga needs help at the same time. It's like they're stuck at a crossroad because you can tell that nigga obviously went through a mental health episode, bro. No nigga in their right mind is just going to attack 3 random people and chew a nigga's face off, bro. If that's not insane, bro, I don't know what is. But rest in peace to the victims' and I pray for their families and manifest, and hopefully they can overcome this negative energy and, you know, prosper in life, you know, because this is something you can't get over. And honestly, they need to be provided with therapy as well, because this is insane.
Is provided under the law. The state and the defense stipulated and agreed that the defendant was not legally sane at the time of the offense and is therefore not guilty of the offense by reason of insanity. Therefore, the court finds that the defendant is
I'm sorry, chat. I got distracted. Where the fuck she come from? She scooted from the door.
Not guilty on the offenses charged in the indictment for the cause of insanity due to mental illness as defined in Florida statutes.
Martin County Judge Sherwood Bauer accepted a plea agreement mutually agreed upon by the prosecution and defense, declaring Austin Harif not guilty by reason of insanity. This verdict pertained to the 2016 murders of Michelle Mishkan Stevens and John Stevens and the attempted murder of Jeff Fisher. Judge Bauer's ruling meant Austin Harif would not face a prison sentence. Cindy Mishkan, baffled by the decision, stated, "Why is there no trial? Why is my family being denied justice? Here we are opening the prison doors for a double murderer. 4 words come to mind: white rich boy justice."
Damn, that's crazy. So, is he going to a facility where he's going to spend the rest of his life? I swear, if he only has to spend a certain amount of time, bro, that's insane.
When the state's expert witness, Dr. Gamache, became too sick to continue and withdrew from the Harif case, along with 24 others, the state asked the court to hire a 3rd mental health expert. Judge Sherwood Bauer denied that request. Subsequently, the state petitioned the 4th District Court of Appeals, but was also denied there. District Attorney Tom Backdahl commented on his decision to agree to Harif's insanity defense. He said, "This was my decision and formed by the hard work and tireless effort put in by my prosecutors. I have been intimately involved in this case for a significant period of time, and I will say without hesitation that this office did everything, and I mean absolutely everything within its power and ability to thoroughly and completely examine this case." Judge Bauer said there was little he could do after psychiatrists for both the prosecution and defense came to the same conclusions. Judge Bauer further noted a defense expert found Harif suffered from a mental illness, specifically bipolar I disorder with psychotic features. At the November 28th hearing, under a burden almost too heavy to bear, family members were summoned one by one to the podium. Each individual, wrestling with their own private torment, was tasked with voicing their searing anguish through victim impact statements.
Bro, this is insane, bro. They really had to sit through trial, it being delayed and everything just for them to be like, okay, we're going to give him the insanity plea. He's not going to serve a prison sentence. You know how hurtful that sound, bro? Because all they really want is for him to dead, bro. In GTA, YouTube. In GTA, they want him to be dead in GTA.
Mason Mishcon. Michelle was my sister. Was Austin insane? That seems to be the only thing anyone has cared about for the past 6 years.
You want to get close to it?
I'm already a fan. Oh my God.
I was able to earn my master's degree in 6 months at WGU while working full time.
Not the two dead.
6 fucking years. Bro, imagine going through some of the worst moments of your life for 6 fucking years. Just to not get I understand both sides, because if I was part of the family of the victims, bro, I would be devastated. I would want justice as well. But now, if I'm on the side of the suspect, I would understand that nigga needs help. So it's like two things, bro. One, he needs help. He's fucking psychotic, but the family also needs justice. So it's like you're at like a fucking crossroads, bro, and it's insane, bro. I really feel bad for the family.
People that he butchered. It does not seem like anyone really cares that Michelle and John are dead. Not his parents, not the defense, the county, the state. Everyone just wants to get this over with so Austin could get a slap on his wrist and go home and go on with the rest of his life. He will be back home in a matter of months, not years, most likely.
What?
Was Austin insane? I don't think so. He knew what he was doing that night, and he still remembers exactly what he did. He's just too much of a coward to tell us. He can't speak the truth. You know what else is insane? That we are even having this conversation. Austin brutally butchered 2 people, and whether he was insane should not even matter. You know what's not insane, Austin? One day you might actually have some remorse and want forgiveness. Maybe that day is today. Maybe it's next week. Who knows? But if you would like forgiveness, I'll give it to you. You just have to do one thing, Austin. You do the same thing to yourself that you did to my sister.
Oh, shit.
Okay? That's all you have to do. Do to yourself what you did to my sister, and you have my forgiveness. Thank you.
Isn't that like illegal to tell someone to commit to unalive themselves, or to like give the suggestion? Because I know that was like a big issue back in the day. I think wasn't a case of a woman who told her boyfriend to kill himself, and then unalive himself, and then he actually did it, and then she got in trouble. I don't remember. And when I say kill, I mean in GTA usually.
Good morning, ma'am.
Can I look at the defendant, or do I have to look this way?
You can look over there if you'd like. Yes.
Can I turn this?
Fine, if you'd like to. If you could go ahead and just state your name.
Yeah, I'm going to. And please bear with me because I have a lot to say.
Okay.
A lot. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy Mishcon. I am Michelle Mishcon's sister. You can't even look at me?
Ma'am, if you'd like
Oh, wow, okay. I am Michelle Mishcon's sister.
Damn, he can't even look at sis. He know what the fuck he did. I'm so conflicted, bro. Like, what the fuck? And she's grieving. You gotta realize this been going on for 6 years. She's tired. She's hurt. She lost her sister. Like, you gotta realize how, like, bro, it's just too hard to say,
John
bro.
Stevens' sister-in-law. I started writing my victim's impact statement a long time ago, at a time when I was naive enough to think that there would actually be justice. At a minimum, a trial. And at a time when I thought you might actually care to hear how you destroyed my life and the lives of my family members. Everything changed, not because I miraculously recovered from the excruciating emotional pain you caused me, but because I started listening to your jailhouse calls and quickly realized that you were intent on causing me and my family even more unbearable pain. I quickly realized from listening to those calls that you don't care about how your actions have affected me. You don't care about how your actions have affected my family. You don't care that you murdered my parents' firstborn child. You don't care that you don't care about anyone but yourself. In fact, the only victim that you and your family see in all of this is you and the Haroff name. So what exactly did you and your family say on the jailhouse calls that led me to this conclusion? Well, for starters, your parents repeatedly told you over and over ad nauseum that you did nothing wrong, that you have nothing to be sorry for, that you are a good boy. It's then a toss-up for me between two statements that were the hardest for me to hear. It made me realize that you just don't care. I have a question. If I'm quoting, am I allowed to use a swear word? I'm going to repeat that then. It's then a toss-up for me between two statements that were the hardest for me to hear and made me realize that you just don't care. The first was having to hear your father refer to Michelle and John as those fucking people, with such hate in his voice, as if Michelle and John are somehow to blame for their own murders. The second was hearing your father tell you how he celebrated and took the entire office out for drinks the day the FBI lab report came back. It didn't matter to your father that you stabbed Michelle multiple times in the back, neck, and face, that you fractured Michelle's nose, arm, and ribs, or that you knocked out her teeth. No, none of that mattered. All that mattered to you and your father was that the lab report is what the lab report meant for you and your high-priced fabricated defense, and how you could use the report to bolster the illusion or delusion that you are the victim. So what else did I hear on the jailhouse calls that made me quickly realize that you thought of yourself as the only victim in all of this? Well, in one call, you liken yourself to a POW. In another call, you liken yourself to a Holocaust survivor.
Yo, this nigga is insane, bro. What the fuck? And they get, bro, it's either that this is W manipulation, like not W manipulation, like this is like gold badge Hall of Famer manipulation, or this nigga's really insane and he really is a narcissist. He believes everything he's doing wasn't his fault. Like if he actually believes this shit, it's insane. So it's like he's low-key is insane.
And in another call, you liken yourself to an African.
Hey yo.
Which I believe you were referring to a slave. Is it really so hard for you to understand that you were
Yeah, pack them up. We don't play about slavery. Let me chill. Or the Holocaust. I stand with my Jewish brothers. Come on.
Blooded murderer, not a victim.
I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna get
certainly not a
canceled. We just hit
POW,
202. I'm not gonna get
Holocaust
canceled.
survivor, or slave. Like, how insulting can you be to the real victims? You are disgusting. And how terrible has it really been for you while waiting for your day in court? Well, when I was still listening to the jailhouse calls, you were fed 3 meals a day. You had your magazine and newspaper subscriptions delivered to you. You had your own toilet, your own shower, and for good measure, your own personal phone to use all day long, which you did. You also had a new girlfriend, and let's not forget that you had your weekly care packages from mommy. So after listening to all your bullshit, I deleted my victim's impact statement years ago. But I am here for a reason. It's because I know that after this hearing today, your team is going to walk out of this courtroom and proclaim victory, that you've been fully vindicated and that you are truly the victim in all of this. And I couldn't live with myself if I didn't let the world know exactly who you really are in your own words. Because not only did I spend hundreds of hours listening to your jailhouse calls, but I also spent countless nights going through your text messages and notes on your cell phone. So this is who you are, Austin Haroff, in mostly your own words.
This shit's crazy.
And in a few instances, the words of your family members and friends, whose names I'll leave out. And again, I apologize. This is going to take a while. I'm starting on your phone. about 1 year prior to the day you murdered Michelle and John. August 22nd, 2015. I drove high for the first time, smoked a friend's brother's bong. August 29th, you got kicked out of a frat party. A friend said, you got way too fucked up, and they thought you were gonna puke, so they kicked you out. To which you responded, I don't remember, I got too drunk. August 30th, we're going to smoke now. September 11th, and these are all just different texts. Getting fucked up now, getting fucked up tonight. I'm so fucked up, I'm so fucked up, I'm completely fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Damn, he
September
was really
12th,
fucked
I'm
up.
so fucked up. I'm fucked up. September 13th, there's a lovely image of you with a joint in your mouth. September 14th, you talked about easy access to drugs due to joining a fraternity. September 19th, I'm ficked up. Getting drunk is so fun. Drink.
This nigga had an alcohol
bar.
problem. He needed
I was
help.
so plastered.
It's just like, bro, if they would have got him help when he was supposed to, bro, when they were supposed to, I feel like everything could have been avoided, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? He needed, oh my gosh.
I was trashed. I'm going to drink my troubles away. September 22nd, I'm living life in the fast lane. September 25th, I was heavy once into drugs. September 27th, you hooked up with somebody because, quote, I was really drunk. I'm Jody Bruce. I'm also Michelle's sister. And as I sat to write this, I realized that my thoughts were all over the place. And there's really no way I could say everything I want to. So I hope that I can at least express some of what I've been thinking about for the past 6 years. There have been
Bro,
so
Jay,
many nightmares.
I'm not gonna lie, Jay, this shit is really fucked up. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, chat. Like, that shit really fucked up. Bro, niggas should have got him help. This was shit. This is the type of shit that makes me mad, bro. Cause it's like, the dad said he dealt with depression. He said, his sister dealt with depression and, you know, mental illness, and they've been treated. So why the fuck did you not get your son treated, bro?
So many sleepless nights where my thoughts won't stop racing. And so many tears. I'm used to order. I'm used to being in control of everything. And this legal experience has been anything but that. It's been confusing. It's been disappointing. And I've never felt so helpless. I'm frustrated with our criminal system,
I
our
don't blame
court
you, sis.
system. I'm frustrated with the state attorney's office. And I'm
Got that.
upset that I don't feel anybody has paid attention or cared about this case in the way that they should have since day one. Can anyone imagine this? Can you guys imagine this? I think it's important to note that the expert that couldn't testify because of medical conditions testified a month ago, that he shared with the state attorney's office that he wasn't able to testify in 2020. And then he shared it with them again in 2021. I wish you would have gotten another expert and not taken a calculated risk on letting a murderer out of jail. Because that's what it was, a risk.
Yo, the crazy part is, this shit didn't even go to trial. Like it didn't go to like how it was supposed to. They let him get off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would have been more investigation and all that, bro. No, they let this nigga off easy. I'm telling you, that's what that white money do, bro. What the fuck? I'm trying to get this shit untangled. What the? Hold up, chat. That's what white money do, chat. Trying to tell y'all. Well, I feel like someone at my door. Let me get some of that white money.
It did not pay off. I read.
Let me get some of that white money. I'm free and thug. Slime slat. You feel me? Let me chill.
The University of Florida law professor said that only about 1% of felony defendants try an insanity defense because the bar to succeed is so high. Job well done. About a quarter of those succeed. Job better well. The defendant bought a knife the day before the murders. His father paid for it with his credit card. He was at dinner, having dinner. He got angry and he left. He wasn't crazy in the restaurant. I hope you spend the rest of your life thinking about this. What a horrible person you are. The murderer, drug addict that you truly are.
Thank you.
Yo, Chet, do they actually do this in court? That's insane, Chet. Like, I didn't know that this was a thing where they have their statements and shit at the end.
State.
In one of many publicly released jailhouse phone call recordings, Austin Harreff's father, Wade, can be heard suggesting that John and Michelle Stevens hold some degree of responsibility for their brutal murders.
Can you tell me anything about a dog?
What?
Dog at the crime scene?
I don't think it's okay for me to say anything about it. Why?
Well, they said on the TV that there's a dog in the car. And hell, I can't figure out why the dog stayed in the car during all that mess.
I don't know, but it's confusing, isn't it?
You know, what I believe, I mean, you don't have to say yes or no, but what I believe is you got in the car and they stopped you.
I can't talk about it.
I think the reason why is they had something to do with why it happened, right? Not just you. They had something to do with why it happened, right?
I was trying to flee out of danger. That's all I can say.
Not, hold up. I'm gonna wait till the ad over. It's the fact that the father trying to make it seem like the family, the two people that were viciously murdered try to do something. No, that nigga attacked the woman, attacked the neighbor, and they probably was just the other man was trying to defend his home. Now, he would have been wrong if he would have let that chopper spray.
He's there.
He's there.
Just have to put his mic on.
I wish you the worst in life.
Damn.
Truly. Although, I think you did a pretty good job of setting yourself up for that already. You are a disgusting human with a rancid soul.
Damn.
A sick animal that should have been put down a long time ago.
Damn.
You deserve nothing more than to feel despair and debilitating guilt.
Okay.
For what you did every second of the day for the rest of your sad, meaningless,
and
pathetic life.
Damn.
I hope death comes for you sooner than later.
Oh, shit.
And when it does, I will rejoice, because only then will justice be truly served for John and Michelle.
Side note, her tattoo fire.
I hope you burn in hell.
Damn.
Along with your parents. Wade, you're disgusting.
Yo! And the father caught a side, damn, what the fuck? She said along with your parents too. What the mom got to do with it? I don't feel like the mom did anything. Maybe she did. Let's hear the conclusion. Let me see.
After the proceeding, the Mishcon and Stevens families' powerful words echoed through the hallowed courtroom, a poignant testament to a justice they felt slipped through their fingers. Austin Harreff was transported to a mental health facility where he will remain indefinitely until medical professionals determine he is no longer a risk to return to society. According to Mishkan family members, they were informed Harif could be released in as little as 6 to 12 months from November 2022. The horrific events of August 15th, 2016 remind us of—
Bro, the fact that it's a possibility that he can be released in 6 to 12 months, nigga caught 2 bodies, almost 3. And they gon' bro, he needs to be in a mental facility for the rest of his life, bro. I'm sorry, gang. But the fact that, bro, I'm trying to tell you, that's white people money. Like, I ain't even trying to bring it to race, bro, because let's be honest, if a black person did that, bro, they would have got the hammer slammed on them paws. Come on.
Of life's volatility and how lifelong dreams can be usurped in a random and grotesque moment. Nonetheless, as John Stevens' daughter Ivy so eloquently stated to a local news outlet, it is essential to remember Michelle and John for the vibrant lives they led, rather than the heartbreaking way they were taken.
Nothing breaks like a heart practiced enough to know no one's gonna come and save you.
I'm not trying to get copyrighted. And they would look like a beautiful fucking family, bro. That's so fucking sad, chat. Like, I'm being honest with you, chat. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that. Like, I don't even know how to feel, bro. That shit is sad. Bro, what the fuck? Like, you really gotta think about, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's crazy, bro. I really hope the family get justice in the future. Because that's ridiculous. They let that motherfucker off way too easy. Way too fucking easy. Me personally, bro, I would've had to snap, y'all. But chat, I ain't gonna lie, it's getting late. We've been streaming for a good while, bro. I think we've been streaming since like 7, almost. Yeah, we've been streaming for 4 hours, chat. Not gonna lie, your boy's getting tired. I'm about to hit the hay, so I hope you guys enjoy the stream. We finally hit 200 subs. Come on. Come on. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. You said I should watch an old Day and J vlog. Should I do that? Should I do that for 200 subs real quick? You know what? Before we leave, I'll do that, bro. Let's react to an old video. Let's see. You're right, Jay. I should definitely do that, bro. I'm about to react to the first ever fucking video. This our first fucking vlog. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I'll be mad as shit.
What up, homies?